Hi, I'm Shannon Baker, and today we're here at the Maritime Museum checking out all the different aspects of it and how people can learn more here in Beaufort. Tell me just a little bit about the Maritime Museum and where we're standing right now.
We're at the North Carolina Maritime Museum here in Beaufort, and what we do is we interpret, educate, and conserve North Carolina's maritime history, culture, and environment. We do that in a variety of different ways. One is with our exhibits at the Maritime Museum itself, different programs that we offer, and also here at the Watercraft Center, which is where we're standing right now.
What are some of the things that are involved here that people can participate in?
Oh man, that's a tough question because there's a lot going on. At the Maritime Museum, we brag that we have so many programs going on, you're never more than a week away from something. We have a lecture series that we do almost every week. There's a free lecture that happens, and that's a variety of different topics. We have conservation on different discussions on what we do with artifacts that come into the museum. I talk about mermaids and sea monsters, the history of the museum itself, but not only with lectures, we also have classes here at the Watercraft Center. We offer boat building classes that people can participate in. We also do field programs. We do trips out to some of the islands that are off here, do guided hikes, kayak programs. So I mean, there's a lot. There's a little bit of everything and something for everyone.
How about somebody that's interested in doing something with their family and coming out? How should they plan their day?
So what I tell most visitors that come to the museum is to plan to be at the museum for about an hour, even if you have little kids with you. I have two little ones. I can understand the idea of spending an hour in one place seems impossible. But what we have at the museum is we have this scavenger hunt that we offer, and we've been offering this, we opened in '85, and I want to say we've probably been offering it since we opened. I don't know exactly when we started, but at least 20 years. It's a picture-based scavenger hunt. Every kid that comes in is offered one. There is no fee associated with it. They get this clipboard scavenger hunt and pencil, and they just check off all these pictures as they find them, and it has been a hit. It is definitely our most popular program. We do over the weekend we did well over 1,000 of them. I want to say it felt like at least. What happens is the families end up working together because there's about 24 items pictured on there, leads them all the way around the museum. Because it's picture based and not text based, everybody, even like the smallest kids, can do them. I have a 5-year-old and she's done it 100 times, and we'll probably do it another 100 times. They love doing it. Like I said, kind of tricks everybody into looking at everything at the museum, and that's why I say expect to be there for about 45 minutes to an hour, because that scavenger hunt really gets you interacting with the exhibits. And that is something that is offered every day, all day. So it's not like a special event. So if somebody wants to come in with a family, they have a family reunion, they just come on in. There's no calling ahead on that one. There's no fee to visit the museum. We are donations only, so you don't need to plan ahead to pay for tickets. You don't need to plan ahead as far as reservations. You just come in and enjoy your time. At the museum, really one of our main purposes is that we help bring people, connect them with their culture, with their history, with their environment. I mean, we can walk by this beautiful scene 100 times and really start taking it for granted. We get some of the highest diversity in shells, in fish, in birds. My goal at the museum is to help people visiting the area really value what they're seeing, but also locals to reconnect with what they've been seeing every day, that they've lived here, and they might have become just kind of used to it. So because our mission statement is so wide, we do environment, culture, and history, we've had an equally diverse population of experts come in. We've had historians, marine archaeologists, marine biologists, artifact conservators. We have botanists that have worked with the museum, boat builders. So yes, like the whole range, definitely. When we have a lot of visitors come in, the number one thing they love to do, and I understand it, well, one of the most popular things I should say, is shelling. Going and picking up shells off the beach. And what I want the visitors to recognize is how diverse the shell population is. And like I said, that goes back to how diverse the population of fish and creatures on our beaches and in our environment are. And you're not going to find that really anywhere else in the world. As far as just using it as an example, our whales off of our coast. We've had 35 different species of whales documented off of our coast. That includes the orca. You don't normally associate that with our coast. Bottlenose those dolphins are whales, so they are included in that 35 number. There's really no other coast or shoreline in the world that has that diversity right there. We do have a special event coming up on Saturday, June 11th. From 10 to 3 on our Gallants Channel property, we'll have what's called Maritime Day. And this is a free program. You come, it's kind of picnic style. You come in, you can pick up some hot dogs, some chips, some popcorn, sit there on the waterfront and enjoy the view. There'll be boat races and boat rides going on, the chance to do some cane pole fishing, live music, really a relaxed environment and a great way to spend the day. Our natural science curator, Keith Rittmaster, will be setting up a display with a few different whale bones and such to talk about some of the marine mammals that you might see off of the coast. There'll be arts and crafts for the kids to do as well. So really a lot of fun and a great way to spend a couple hours on a nice sunny day, hopefully. For kids specifically, we have a program called Summer Science School. We've been doing that for a couple decades now. That's a series of different programs designed for children as young as preschool and up through middle school. Coastal Adventures is for our middle school age students. And we have programs that focus on pirate history, programs that focus on fishing, environmental history, and experiences. And they're mostly field, they're all hands-on. So the registration for those programs is open at this time. Most of them are 1 to 2 days long, half-day long camps. And it's a lot of fun. They're immensely popular, and I'm excited to have them again this year.